Chapter 19 to 24. The first match, Krillin vs Pinter. Krillin easily kicks Pinter out of the arena. The second match, Shin vs Piccolo. Piccolo surrender after figuring out who Shin is. The third, Videl vs Spopovich. Before the fight, I pull Videl over. Videl. That guy has some unusual magic inside him. Your best bet to win the match is to throw him out of the ring. I say seriously. Magic? What about his PL? I still can't sense how much people have without them releasing it. Videl. Don't worry, even if he has more than you. He doesn't know how to use it well, so all you have to do is use a powerful move to knock him off. Alright. Videl nodded as she head to the arena. Be careful and do your best. I told her. I will, Videl answer. When Videl and Spopovich reach the arena, the announcer introduces who they are. Videl being Mr. Satan daughter / winner of the previous WMA Kids division, and Spopovich be the semi-finalist of the previous WMA. As soon as the match start, Videl attack by sending a fury of kicks at Spopovich. Spopovich is easily knocked back, but he just as easily gets back up. During that brief exchange, I was able to sense the dark magic inside him healing him up and recovering his ki at the cost of his lifespan. He is also way weaker than I thought he is. His PL is even less than 100. It seems he only won before because he tried Videl out. But this time, Videl is way more powerful. As if to confirm it, Videl rushes to attack him again. Like before, Spopovich is not able to keep up with Videl's blow. Videl sends punches and kicks one after another, pushing Spopovich closer and closer to the edge, with Spopovich not being able to do anything. When they reach the edge, Videl jump back, gather ki into a ball on her hand and throw it at Spopovich. The ki ball explodes on impact, sending Spopovich crushing into the wall. Spopovich got up again. Seeing that he lost, he got angry and wanted to go back to beat Videl, but got stopped by Yama and reluctantly leave. Videl wins the third match. Congratulations, I give her a hug when she comes off the stage. Hehe, Videl laughs happily. That was too easy. I'm sure it was, but if you didn't knock him out, you'll have lost. What do you mean? He doesn't feel that strong. Videl. No, he's not, but the magic inside him was healing him and giving him more energy as you fight, so you'll never be able to outlast him. Well, it doesn't matter either way because I won. Videl said, giving a peck on the check. You're right, let's go back to the waiting area. The fourth fight is Gohan vs Kibito. Before Gohan can start the fight, Kibito surprises everyone by telling Gohan to turn into a Super Saiyan. Gohan was confused and didn't want to, but still follow along after getting confirmation from Piccolo. As that was going on, Piccolo introduces Shin to us. He's the Supreme Kai. The god of the Kai, including King Kai. Piccolo surprises everyone. Videl tug on my shirt. Hey, what's a Kai and Supreme Kai? She asks, not understanding why everyone is so shocked. The Kai are gods in charge of watching over a sector of the universe. There are the North, South, East, and West Kai. Earth is in the northern section if the universe watched by North Kai. Above the Kai is King Kai, in charge of watching over the four Kai. Above King Kai are the Supreme Kai. They are the god of gods or creation god watching over the universe and intervening whenever a great evil arrives. I explained to Videl. Is that so? Videl said, not surprised anymore at the weird things happening around me and the Z Fighter. You are very knowledgeable. Shin said, a little impressed at my knowledge. Apparently, I talked loud enough for everyone to hear as they are all looking at me. Hehe, I have a lot of time to research over the years. I said, trying to find an excuse for my knowledge. Shin turns his attention back to Gohan. I think Yamu and Spopovich will attack Gohan when he transforms, so I don't want you to get involved. Looking at everyone worry face, Shin adds, don't worry, they won't kill him. They're just after his energy. Oh, if they are just after energy, why didn't you say so sooner? I cut in, if that's so, then I can give them energy. I was about to release my ki when I feel a big increase in ki somewhere else. Looking over, I see that Gohan transforms into a Super Saiyan too. I can also see Yamu and Spopovich running toward Gohan. Be right back. I told them as I fly and land right in front of Yamu. I smile and said, you want energy, right? Before grabbing the front of whatever it was that Yamu is carrying. As I do, I can feel my energy being drained away from me. Of course, as soon as it was drained, more energy is generated by my core. After what I feel is about as much ki as Gohan have, I pretend to be weak and drop down on my knee. Seeing that they already succeed in their objective, the two of them give a textbook evil smile and fly away. Seeing the two of them leaving, I slowly got up, still pretending like I don't have much energy left. Thanks for the help, mortal. Kibito will be able to heal you up. Shin then turns to Goku and his friend. I'm going to follow them. Come along if you want, you'll be very helpful. Just be careful not to get spotted. Shin says, then he flies off after Yamu and Spopovich. I'm going with him. I want to see how I can help out. Goku said as he flies after them too. I bet he just wants to go because it seems fun. With Goku leaving, Piccolo, Krillin, and Vegeta follow too. Piccolo chooses to follow because it's the Supreme Kai that they're going to help. Krillin choose to follow his friend Goku, and Vegeta wants to fight Goku, so he also follows them. After all that happened, Gohan comes to check on me. Are you okay? He asks. I'm fine, Gohan. More importantly, you should follow them as they might need your help. I turn to Kibito, and you should save your energy. It might be useful to have someone that can heal people. Seeing that I'm okay and just out of energy, they both nodded and fly after the rest of the group. I turn to Videl, who landed near me. You don't seem to worry about me. I remember someone saying that they have unlimited energy earlier. Videl. Right, hahaha. I feel like if they see me in top condition, they might ask me for help. It sounds like something annoying, so I pretended like I lost most of my energy. I said as I got up and dusted myself. Also, I don't want to meet Babidi as I don't know how pure of heart I am. Even if the chance of him controlling me is small, a small chance is still a chance. It's better to go after Bu kills him. You sure they don't need help? Videl. Don't worry, you should have sensed how strong Gohan is, and I think Goku is even stronger, so it wouldn't matter if I go or not. Besides, if they need help, I'll go help. Alright, what'll happen to the tournament now? Videl. I don't know. Let's just wait and see. Maybe we'll have to draw lots again. I look over at the announcer that doesn't know what to do. Let's go back to rest until the tournament restart. After a while and some talking from Mr. Satan, the announcer finally comes back to the stage. Since there are 6 fighters left, there will be 3 1v1 with the final 3 winner fighting in a battle royal. The fights will be picked by the judge. The first round is me versus Mighty Mask, Trunks and Goten, second will be Mr. Satan versus Jewel, and last is 18 versus Videl. Stepping on stage, I can see Mighty Mask walk awkwardly up to me. Hey Trunks, hey Goten. What did you do to Mighty Mask? I ask, surprising them. What? How did you know? Goten asks. Because you look like 2 kids dress up as adults, and the only kid strong enough to knock out an adult are you two. I said simply. Ha, you are not going to tell on us, right? Trunks asked nervously. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell on you. I said, grinning. Instead, I'm going to kick you off the stage. I release some of my ki to pressure them. Feeling what seems to be limitless ki for them, Goten nervously said, Hey Trunks, I don't think this is a good idea. Yeah, I don't think so either. Trunks agree. Trunks quickly raise his hand and yell, I forfeit, quickly leaving the arena. The first round winner is me. The second round is Mr. Satan versus Jewel. Mr. Satan ends up winning the fight easily. Compared to Jewel, Mr. Satan can use ki to enhance himself, but even looking at basic fighting skills, Mr. Satan can be considered decent at fighting. That is if PL were not involved. The third and final 1v1 match is Videl versus 18. Videl put up a good fight at first, but 18 soon got bored and knocked her out of the arena. We are giving a short break after the 1v1. Not that anyone besides Mr. Satan needs it. After the rest, all 3 of us, me, 18, and Mr. Satan enter the arena for the 3-person battle royal. In other words, it'll be me versus 18 with Mr. Satan watching from the side. Do you want to continue? You know you can't beat me. I told 18. Yeah, but there is 10 million zeni on the line, so I'll at least try. 18. I raise my power to 11%, 319 million PL, of my base. It should be about the same as 18 or a little higher than 18 if she didn't train. To make it fairer and let me experience a better battle, I'll keep my PL at this level. That should be okay with you, right? 18 smiles. Sure, at least this way I'll have a chance. Just so we don't completely destroy the stage, let's not use energy attack. Whatever. 18. Not bothering with anything else, I charge at 18, sending a kick to her side. Instead of dodging like I think she would, she blocks my leg and sends a straight punch at my face. Using one of my hands to slap the attack away, I counter with a punch of my own just to have it block 18 again. After a few more exchanges, I jump back to ready my next moves. This is going to be harder than I thought. I analyze 18 to see if I can find any weakness in her stance. Nothing, I guess I'll just have to make one then. I rush 18 again, this time swiping at her legs, but she just jumps over it. Not giving her any time to react, I kick the ground and fly toward her direction and punch her right into the ground again, creating a crater with dust everywhere. I didn't want to charge blindly into a cloud of dust, so I landed a few feet away from the crater. A few seconds later 18 charges out of the cloud to send a flying kick at my face. Ducking under, I grab her leg and swing her out of the arena, but she comes to a stop before hitting the ground and flies back onto the stage. Note to self, the reason fighters smash their opponents into the ground is because it doesn't give their opponents enough time to react. With that thought, I charge at 18 again, wanting to make her stay out of the arena so it'll be easier to knock her into the ground. After a few rounds of exchange, 18 knocked me back and landed safely on the stage. There goes my plan of ending this quickly. I guess we're in this for the long run. Maybe you are right, or you can just give up and let me have the Zenny 18. Nah, I still want to fight. As soon as I finish I charge at 18 again, and probably because I tempted fate. The battle lasted for 3 hours without a clear winner. I guess this is what happens when you have two people with unlimited stamina and similar PL fight each other. After 3 hours of battle, I wasn't physically tired at all, but mentally, I want to sleep right now. This is taking too long. I know I say I'll only use this much power, but I want to sleep right now, so I power up to 12%. I'll end this quickly. I charge at 18 without letting her talk and kick her right into the arena wall. Phew, sorry about that. I call out to 18. With 18 out of the arena, I turn my attention to Mr. Satan, who seems to have a puddle of sweat gather under him from watching us fight. Mr. Satan, I want you to come at me with your strongest punch. I don't really want to win, so I'll pretend to be knocked out of the arena too. I use the clone that's been following Mr. Satan to talk so only he can hear. When I finish talking, Mr. Satan seems to regain his confidence again and start boosting to the audience. He finishes by throwing a straight punch at my face that was so weak that it probably won't be able to even move Videl. Going with the flow, I flew backward in a way that seems like the punch is what knocks me out. The winner of the 25th WMA is Mr. Satan again. I went to the locker room to change out of my sweaty and dirty clothes. When I come out, I see Videl at the door waiting for me. You should be able to easily beat Dad. Why didn't you do so? Videl. It's already annoying having the reputation of being Dad's students. I don't want it to get even more annoying by adding the title of beating the world's strongest to my reputation. Anyway, I'm going home to sleep. You want me to drop you off before I do so? What about the prize? Videl. I'll leave it to the clone I have following your dad around. Alright, take me home too. I don't want to have to use the long way home if I have the chance to instantly get there. Videl. Great. Grab on. Videl did as I say. I teleport us to Videl's house first. I give her a kiss and say see you tomorrow, before teleporting back to my own house and jump straight into bed. But before I did, I feel a familiar massive key signature coming from the arena. Sigh, I forgot that Vegeta's going to kill a lot of people by destroying part of the arena. No rest for me yet then. I teleport back to the arena and quickly make my way to the stage. I got there just in time for Vegeta to fire an energy blast toward the audience. Acting quickly, I jump in front of the blast and hit it toward space. Vegeta. If you want to fight Goku, take it somewhere else. Shut up. I don't take orders from anyone. Vegeta. Sure, fight here then. I'll just interrupt your fight every chance I have. Vegeta glared at me. Fine, and fly off. Goku, I think you should follow him to make sure he doesn't try to kill more people. Yeah. What about you? What are you going to do? Goku. I need a rest, so I'm going to sleep. I said, not giving them a chance to reply. I teleport right onto my bed this time and drift off to sleep. After sleeping for a while, I hear a knock on the door. I went and opened the door only to see half the Z fighter there, the one that didn't go with Shin. Do you need something? I said tiredly. Ken. I didn't know this is your house. Anyway, I tracked the Dragon Balls and it said the last one is in your house. Can you let us use it? Bulma. Dragon balls? Oh right, I picked up the 1-star Dragon Ball a while back. Hold on, let me get it. I went back into the house and grabbed the Dragon Ball from the frame. Here, now go summon Shenron somewhere else, I'm trying to sleep here. I throw that Dragon Ball to Bulma and close the door. Thank you. I can hear Bulma yell from outside. I went to sleep again afterward. Hopefully no one will bother me this time. Knock, knock, knock. What is it this time? I thought as I wake up. Looking at the clock, I can see that I've been asleep for a while. I guess that's enough sleep for now. I open the door and see Videl standing there. Oh, hey Videl. Did something happen? What do you mean did something happen? Didn't you see the message the evil wizard sent? Videl yells at me. Evil wizard? Sorry, I was asleep until now so I didn't see anything, but shouldn't Gohan and his friends be able to do something about the wizard? The wizard is not the problem. The problem a monster named Buu that follows him. I can feel Gohan and his friends keep fighting Buu, but in the end, Buu won. What's worst is the world wants my dad to go fight Buu. Videl said, crying a little at the end. I'm scared, Ken. I pull Videl in for a hug. Don't be, I'm still here. And you don't have to worry about your father. I can still feel my clone with him, so if he's in trouble my clone teleport him away. Videl didn't say anything and just continued to hug me. After a while, I broke the hug. Come on, let me take you somewhere. I grab Videl's hand and teleport to the base of the lookout I found during my travel. Come on, let go up. When we reach the top, we can see everyone there beside the Science and Piccolo. Hey everyone, where is everyone else? Ken? What are you doing here? Bulma. I just heard what happened from Videl. I have been asleep the whole time so I didn't hear the wizard's message. You came a little late. Vegeta and Gohan are dead and Goku already returns to the afterlife. Piccolo said as he landed on the lookout. Gohan is dead? Videl say in disbelief. I turn to Bulma. Bulma, don't you have the Dragon Ball? I do, but we decide to use them after Buu is dealt with or when we really need it. Bulma. Piccolo looks down toward the earth. Something seems to be happening. Wah. I was going to ask what's going on, but Mr. Satan carrying a puppy appear next to me and my clone disappear, giving me the memories. I stop for a second processing all the memory, learning that Buu just split. As soon as I finish, I sense two similar but massive Ki fighting each other. What happens? Where am I? What about Buu? Mr. Satan said, confused at how he suddenly appear here. Dad. Videl runs to him. Dend, do you mind taking care of them for a while? I ask Dend. Sure, I don't mind. What are you going to do? Dend. I'm going after Buu. I think I know what happens to him. What? No, you can't go. Not even Gohan and his father can defeat Buu. I don't want to lose you. Videl said, grabbing me and not letting me go. I pat her head and said, don't worry, I'm stronger than Gohan and you should know I can't be easily killed. But. I kiss Videl, not letting her finish. I promise I'll be back, so don't worry. All right. Videl reluctantly let go. I'll wait for you here. I smile at her before teleporting to a mark my clone left at Buu's house. I should get instant transmission later. It'll make teleporting to a target so much easier. I appear just in time to see evil Buu tossing a chocolate good Buu into his mouth. It seems I'm too late. I was going to kill evil Buu, but I guess I'll have to deal with super Buu now. I don't really want to kill him along with good Buu inside. I watch evil Buu start transforming until he turns pink like regular Buu and changes from his skinny form into a more muscular form. Oh right. Oracle, is there any way I can get good Buu out? Host can follow what Vegito did and let Buu absorb Host before breaking out. I thought you need the Paterna earrings for that. No, Host just needs to create a key barrier to stop the process of being absorbed. Host will need to be twice as strong as Buu to succeed. What's his power level right now? Estimate to be 24 billion. 24 billion, huh? I'm not strong enough to get good Buu out, and I don't think I can kill Super Buu even in my perfect form. While I was thinking, Buu looked straight at me. Crap, I guess I have to figure it out as I fight. Buu flies over and stop in front of me. You must be the guy I was promised to fight. No, you should have felt it, right? His growing ki, getting stronger by the minute. He. You're right, then I should just kill you. Bu raises his hand and fire an energy blast at me. I hit the blast away. It won't be that easy to kill me. I quickly power up and transform into my perfect form. Bu frown at me before laughing crazily and charge over to fight. He sends a punch at me. I'm able to easily block his attacks, and whatever attack I fail to block is easily healed by my regeneration. While this is true for me, the same can also be said for Bu. Even though he's weaker than me, I'm not able to kill him in one hit, so he just keeps regenerating himself. Not to mention the fact that Bu can move any part of his body around like it's rubber, making it incredibly hard to hit him. After fighting him for a few minutes. Damn it, I'm getting nowhere like this. If I don't do something different, it'll end up like the fight with 18. I kick Bu in the head, sending him flying away, and jump back to get on stable ground. I'm in Dragon Ball, but I haven't even tried this move out yet. I cupped my hand and bring it to my side. Ka. I bring as much of my ki out as I can. Me. I focus and condense the ki into my cupped hand. Ha. I spin the ki in my hand so I can condense even more ki in it. Me. I send as much ki into the spinning ball of ki as I can handle just in time to see Bu flying back. Ha-ya, and shoot the ki blast right at Bu. Phew. That attack should surpass my current PL, but I don't think it's enough to kill Bu yet. As if Bu was trying to prove me right. A bunch of pink smoke in the surrounding gather together and form into Bu again. Yep, I knew it won't be that easy. Come on, Bu. Is that all you got? I try to provoke him. It seems to work, as steam seemed to come out of his head and he charges at me again. Haha, you won't be able to do anything being that slow. I also dodge, moving faster than Bu can, and send a flying kick right into Bu's stomach. Ah. Bu cry out in pain before stopping and smile, just kidding. Crap. I try to jump back, but I notice that my leg is trapped in Bu's stomach. Double crap. I look up to see Bu gather energy into his mouth. Triple CRA. I said, then Bu blasts the energy beam at point-blank range, taking the top half of my body with it. He. Now I just have to find that warrior and I can have more fun. Bu said as he drops the lower half of my body to the ground. Great. This is what I get for being careless. How can I even think right now? I'm pretty sure my head was blasted into ash by Bu just now, and why am I not freaking out when my upper body was just obliterated? Oh well. I focus my ki on the upper half of my body, and sure enough, the top half of my body instantly grow out again. Much better. I stand up and look over at Bu, about to leave. Hey ugly, I sent a small ki blast that explodes on Bu's head. I'm not done with you yet. Bu turns around and looks at me. He angrily says, you should be dead. Why are you still here? Like you have any right to say that. You have been blown up countless times and you are still here. I glare at Bu. I power up, wanting to continue the fight, but stop. Huh. I feel more powerful than normal. Oracle, stats. Name, Saru Ken Lee. System name, Oracle. Race, Frost Demon, Scion, Namekian, Human. Sex, male. Age, 18. Power level. Base 2.9 times 1.5 is equal to 4.35 billion. Perfect 29 times 1.5 is equal to 43.5 billion. Zenkai 0.5. Oracle, how come this is the first time I got a Zenkai? I'm pretty sure I got hurt a lot during my training. Zenkai only happens when a Scion gets hurt in battle. Host has never been hurt in battle before, that is why Host didn't get a Zenkai before. What ABO? I dodge an energy blast from Bu. I guess I'll deal with it later. Now I have to focus on Bu. It's not nice to attack people when they aren't paying attention, you know. It's not nice to ignore people in a fight, you know. Bu says, grinning. Huh. Since when did you know how to talk back like that? I said, surprise. Learned it from you. Bu gives another grin. I stare blankly at Bu. Yeah, I should finish this quickly before Bu learn anything else. Oracle, any suggestion? Host can turn into a Super Scion. Wait. I can do that now? Yes, it has been more than a year and Host build up more than enough SL. Then why didn't you say anything? Host never ask. Erg. Never mind. How do I turn Super Saiyan? Host needs to focus his ki onto his near the upper part of his spine where most SL is located. Just like that? Yes. That sound too easy. Would host rather it be harder? No. Pretend I didn't say anything. At least it's better than what I first planned. I was planning just fight Bu until I get enough power from Zenkai to get good Bu out or until I can kill Super Bu. I look over to the bored Bu who looked like he was going to sneak attack me again. Ah, you look over. I was going to blast you to pieces when you weren't looking. Bu. Yeah, just wait for a second, will you? I'll show you something good. Oh, is it tasty? Bu. You'll have to find out. I smirk as I change to my base form again. You just returned to being weak again. That doesn't seem good at all. Bu. I'm not finished yet. You'll see. Hiya. I begin focusing ki where Oracle told me and I can feel my PL rapidly increasing until I feel as if some limit that has been placed on me break. Stopping, I look at the now yellow aura that surrounds me. So this is what it feels like to be a Super Saiyan. I pause to feel the incredible amount of power that filled my body. I look over at Bu. This is the end for you, Bu. I charge up and attack. Take T. Wait. A voice that sounds like two different voices yell out, making me stop. I turn around and I can see who I assume is Gotenks flying over. What do you want? I'm in the middle of a fight right now. I said, annoyed. In fact, why are you even here right now? I'm the one who's going to defeat Bu and I'm not going to let anyone take it away from me. Gotenks arrogantly. Sai, can't you see that the fight is almost over? If you wanted to fight, why didn't you come sooner? He, I was training so I couldn't come. Gotenks. Just go back, you don't have enough power to beat Bu. Are you saying that I'm weak? Gotenks said angrily. Yes I am. I smirk as I see a vein appear on Gotenks' forehead. I'll guess I just have to show you how strong I'm then. Hiya, Gotenks power up and quickly transform into SS3. Ha, are you scared now? Gotenks. No, you are still weak. I smirk at him. Grr. Gotenks. Let me show you STR. I said before I notice a pink blob sneaking up behind Gotenks. Finally, time to get good Bu out. As the pink blob jumped at Gotenks, I acted surprised. Shit. Watch out. I kick Gotenks away as the pink blob surround me and absorb me into Bu. I instinctively close my eyes, and when I open them, I can see that I'm in a different place. So this is what it looks like inside Bu. Looks just like the show. Gotenks should be able to handle Super Bu until the fusion wore off, so now I just have to find good Bu. I wander around for close to 5 minutes, before finding a pod with Bu in it. That took longer than I thought. I thought that it only took Goku and Vegeta a few seconds to find these pods, but I guess that's just anime not wanting to bore the audience with the long wait. I should make this quick so I don't get trapped when Super Bu transform back into Kid Bu. After I finish thinking of what to do, I look around for a possible exit. After finding what looks like an exit, I quickly run back to Good Bu's pod. Well, here goes nothing. I pull it out like Vegeta did and quickly run toward the exit without waiting to see what'll happen. Haha, finally out. I yell as I made it out of Bu. Arg! I turn around as I hear a pain scream to see Bu start to transform into a muscular form. Hey! What did you do to my opponents? Gotenks. Huh? Oh, I forgot that you are still here. I said to Gotenks as I summon a clone. You should go back, I'll handle everything else. I don't answer to you. I'll do whatever I want. Gotenks. I wasn't asking. I said as my clone appears behind Gotenks. My clone quickly chops the back of Gotenks' neck, making him go unconscious. As Gotenks fall, he untransforms, spitting into Trunks and Goten. Huh, so the fusion stops when you are knocked unconscious. I didn't know that. I thought as my clone grabbed the boys and teleport back to the lookout. I look over at Bu and see that he still haven't finished transforming yet. I guess I'll just finish this quickly, otherwise he might blow up the planet. I thought as I charge up another Kamehameha. I decide to use a full power Kamehameha just in case. As I finish charging, I see Bu is almost finished. This ending is kind of anticlimactic, but I guess it's better than having the earth blown up. I fired the full power Kamehameha at Bu, not waiting for him to finish transforming. Bu dies, without even knowing how. I guess that's over. I look down at good Bu. Now I just have to deal with you. I grab Bu, transform back into my base form and teleport to the lookout. When I appear on the lookout, I wasn't prepared for Videl to tackle me and we both fall to the ground. Looking at her, I can see the relief on her face as she hugs me. Don't worry, I'll never leave you. I said as I hug her back. After I feel that Videl calmed down, I break the hug and hold her hand instead. Come on, we can hug later. Everyone's watching right now. I tease her. Videl looks up and blushed when she sees everyone looking at us. Well, it's not like we are hiding the fact that we are going out. Videl said, too embarrassed to make eye contact with anyone. I look over to see that everyone is still on guard for some reason before remembering that I brought Good Bu with me. What is he doing here? We should kill him before he tries to blow up the planet. Piccolo said, seeing that we are finally paying attention to them. Ha ha ha, you don't have to worry about that. You should have seen it, right? Due to Mr. Satan action, Bu literally expelled the evil part of him, so you can say he is Good Bu now. I explain, making everyone look at Mr. Satan. Mr. Satan himself is getting nervous from the attention the strong people are giving him. That's right. Bu did save me and be after all. Mr. Satan said, trying to act brave while holding up the dog that they picked up. Bark bark, B. Mr. Satan. B. Good Bu sees them and quickly run over to them to check if they are okay. See, he's different. I pointed at Bu. But what if he split out something like that again? Krillin said, still scared of Bu. You don't have to worry about that. If it ever happens, I can easily deal with it. Even if I'm not there, Gohan and Trunks will probably be strong enough to beat him by that point. Piccolo nodded while everyone else just goes along with it. Now, then. Dend, I can talk to you in private for a minute. I said to Dend before walking into one of the buildings on the lookout. All right. Dend replied as he follows me. Inside the building, I close the door and ask Dend, can you make it so the dragon can revive a person more than once? Dend thinks about it before he replies, I'm sorry, I'm not strong enough to do that. If I did it, it'll limit the wishes to one wish only. Huh. Well, how about this? I said as I put a hand over Den's head and use potential unlock for the first time. I can feel Dend power increase, but only by a small amount as he doesn't train much. You are stronger now, and when I said more than once, it could just be 2 times instead of 1. Dend was surprised that I know how to awaken someone's potential, but quickly calmed down before saying, if it's just 2, I think I can do it now. Wait here for a minute. Dend walks toward a wall and places his hand on a symbol on the wall. The wall then got pushed in before opening up to unveil a small component that has a statue of a dragon in it. Huh, what do you know? I picked the room where the statue of Shenron was hidden in. I thought as I watched Dend use his magic on the dragon. After a flash of light, Dend smiles and turns around to told me it's done. You should be able to revive someone twice now. Excellent. Now let's go and surprise everyone. You should know what I want to do, right? Yes. Dend. Walking outside, we see Bulma summoning Shenron. Sure enough, a giant green eastern dragon appears from the ball. Why have you summoned me? State your wishes. Shenron. Before Bulma can start, he wishes I interrupt her. Hey Bulma, can I make the wishes? I haven't done it before and I want to try. Sure, you saved the earth after all, so I don't see why not. Bulma. Awesome. Here goes nothing, Shenron. I wish for everything to be restored to how it was before Babadi came here, except for the people that are evil. After I finish my wish, Shennon's eye glows for a second before he said, your wish has been granted. Now state your second wish. Hey, is it okay if I make everyone forgot about Bu? I mean, due to Babadi, everyone is scared of Bu now. I ask everyone. What about Vegeta? Bulma. You don't have to worry, he got revived along with everyone else. I can sense him making his way over here now. In that case, I don't really care what you wish for, Bulma. Alright. Shenron, my second wish is to make every human beside the people here forget about Bu. It shall be done. Shenron eyes glow again. Now state your final wish. Why don't you do this one, Dend? I said to the Kami of Earth. Sure, Shenron, can you bring the scion known as Goku back to life? Dend. What? The Z fighters. I thought you can only bring people back to life once. Krillin. Before anyone can answer, Shenron said, your wish has been granted, farewell. The Dragon Balls flew into the sky and scatter around the worlds again. So, that's what you talked to Dend about. Piccolo. Hee, yeah. I helped Dend a bit and we managed to make it so Shenron can bring people back twice instead of once. Not that I'm not happy, but I thought Goku didn't want to return. Krillin. That doesn't matter to me, he has a family here and he just left them so he can fight in the afterlife. I'm just dragging him back to take care of his family. I said as I grab Vidal's hand and create a clone to grab Mr. Satan and Bu. I give them a wide smile and said, besides, with both Goku and Vegeta here, I don't have to worry about the Earth as they can deal with it. Anyway, bye, and teleport away with Vidal's family. Vidal and I appear inside my house while my clone drops Mr. Satan and Bu at their house and explain where Vidal and I are at. I didn't have to worry about how Goku'll make his way back as he is with Gohan and the Kai. Ah, home sweet home, I said as I look around. Veed. I said before having to stop as I suddenly find a pair of lips covering my own. I was surprised for a moment, making me forget what I was going to say, but I didn't worry about it as I enjoy the sensation of her soft lips. I move my hand down to grab her firm bottom, making her open her mouth in surprise. Taking advantage of this, I insert my tongue into her mouth and wrap it around her. After Vidal realizes what happened, she enjoys the kiss for as long as she can before she finally breaks off to catch her breath. I took her hand and asked with a playful smirk, "Want to take this to the bedroom?" Vidal's face instantly blushes red, yes. She answers in a whisper. With all the confirmation I need, I teleport Esmedare on top of the bed and fall down with Vidal on top. Before she can say anything, I seal her lips with my own as I use my hand to explore her body. Vidal didn't want to lose out, so she moves her hand down and lifts my shirt off. As I return the favor, we strip each other of our clothes, not breaking our kiss even once. That night happened about 4 years ago. Since it was our both first time, we got into a couple of embarrassing moments. That night almost made me wish I didn't make such a perverted move when I created my base form. The only reason that night didn't end up a disaster was because Vidal is a martial artist, so the pain didn't bother her as much as it should. After high school, almost 2 years since the fight with Bu, I finally got the courage to propose to Vidal. Even though I know that we both love each other, I can't help but get nervous. I mean, I wasn't even that nervous fighting Bu. Vidal proves that I was nervous over nothing when she screams yes, and tackle me in a hug. After a talk with Vidal's dad, we set the wedding to 6 months after my proposal, as that was the day we met or at least talked for the first time, as she was in my class and I didn't notice. Hearing about our wedding, Gohan jokingly mentions to Erasa that maybe they should get married too. Erasa didn't even pause to consider it and happily accept Gohan's proposal. That led to us having a double wedding with me and Vidal along with Gohan and Erasa. Due to me being the world savior's student and Vidal being his daughter, our wedding somehow got leaked and blown way out of proportion. We were going to do the wedding near the school where we met, but with the whole world knowing about it, we decided to move the wedding to Mr. Rashi's island and brought only our friends and family to the wedding. The Ox King, being the ruler of a small kingdom, was our marriage officiant, vow master, or whatever that job is called. After the wedding, I teleport us back to it's our house now. I teleport us back to our house outside the city. With me having infinite energy and Vidal's training, we didn't come out of the house until the week was over. As you can guess, Vidal ends up getting pregnant after that. 9 months later, Vidal gives birth to a healthy baby boy. Too healthy in my opinion. I mean, he was born with a shocking PL of 100,000, only the frost demons are born with power level suppressing that. I even have to buy a necklace that suppresses ki from the system, as normal people can't even get near him without collapsing from the sheer pressure alone. The good news is that he isn't a legendary Super Saiyan. I think having one legendary Super Saiyan in the universe is enough, having two at the same time might just break the universe. Kind of like in Goku and Broly's fight. Speaking of Broly, I should go try to solve that problem before it makes its way to Earth. I'll do that later. My boy's name is Saru Dark, name after the MC of one of my favorite DB fanfiction, not that I'm going to tell anyone where I got the name. Everyone was shocked when they saw Dark's PL. Goku got excited that there is going to be a new strong fighter to battle against. Vegeta on the other hand almost gives up training, hahaha. In the end, Vegeta took Kid Trunks and went off for more training. Goku follows Vegeta's example and took off to North Kai's place to train. Just 1.5 months after Dark was born, he can not only crawl around but also float too. I wasn't really surprised to see him float around as his PL is 100,000. At 4 months old, Dark was able to start walking already, and 2 months after that, Drac said his first word. Now, at only a little over 1 year old, he can already be seen running around like a 2 years old kid. When Dark is old enough, I plan to train him so he can control his power because as of now, without the bracelet suppressing his power will go out of control wrecking everything in the surrounding. Erasa and Gohan also have a little baby girl. She was born just 2 months after Drac. It seems Gohan's family was the one that named the kid as they named her Pan. Unlike Dark, Pan seems like a regular kid, that is until she starts floating around like Dark did. We often went to visit Erasa and Gohan to let Dark play with Pan. Dark grows up like an older brother to Pan. During Dark's first birthday, a dog somehow sneaks into the yard we were celebrating in and scare Pan. Dark saw the scared Pan, so he stands in front of her blocking the dog from her like a knight in shining armor. I even managed to take a picture of that moment and frame it on the wall of our house. In the 4 years since the fight with Bu, Videl doesn't train as hard as she uses to. She still kept up with her training, but she likes to spend most of her time looking after little Dark. The last time I check her PL it's already over 20,000. As for me, I stopped checking PL after my base PL reached 500 trillion a year ago. N, that mean I'm not going to use PL to show who is stronger anymore, I'm just going to point it out instead. During my training, I asked Oracle if I can fuse or at least use my 2 transformations at the same time. The answer is yes, but because of Rai, Oracle won't tell me how to do it. Big surprise there? In the end, I got some inspiration from Gohan's mystic form. I went with the idea that if I can bring out my perfect form's power in my base form, then I can turn Super Saiyan and still have both power. It worked, sort of. I managed to bring out the power of my perfect form, but the exoskeleton still appears on my body kind of like an armor without the weird helmet and face part of the original form. I decided to name it my armored form. Like that, I'm able to turn Super Saiyan while having the power of my perfect form multiplying my base power by 750. In the end, it ended up more like Super Saiyan 4 instead of Mystic Gohan. As for why my power was multiplied by 750 and not 500. It was because, during the time I was trying to combine my 2 transformations, I got stuck and start to train my Super Saiyan form instead. I managed to easily reach Super Saiyan full power after 2 months of training but couldn't go Super Saiyan 2 no matter what I try, so I go back to trying to combine the 2 again. When I succeed in combining the 2 transformations, I got a feeling that I'm still able to go farther. So I follow that feeling and unlock my Super Saiyan 2 transformation, making my total multiplier 1000. I decide to call the new form Perfect Super Saiyan. N, see why I'm not doing PL anymore. It gets even more ridiculous if you add God transformation into the mix. I didn't just focus on my transformation, I also bought and trained in some new skills and magic. The most notable one is instant transmission. Now I don't have to visit a place in order to leave a mark and teleport there. I can just lock onto a familiar key and teleport there. I haven't practiced it that much because I have my own way of teleporting, so I still need a few seconds to focus and can only teleport to familiar key. On the magic side of thing, I brought magic materialization. I wonder why I didn't buy that sooner. It was so useful in everyday life, especially in a house where your family, even the baby, can easily break everything. I wanted to buy something like Hit Time Skip, but it seems those are not magic or technique and are instead rare traits of hit species, kind of like the Super Saiyan transformation. I also visit Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo during those 4 years. I mostly went to them for a spar to gain more fighting experience as well as sharpen my skills. At first, I tried to limit my PL to be the same as them, but because I don't have the experience to back me up like them, I quickly got beat up. The only reason I was able to fight 18 to a tie at a similar PL was because 18 don't fight much. After that, I kept my PL high enough so they can get a good fight and I can get better at fighting. The fight with Goku, Vegeta and Piccolo is also one of the reasons my base PL went up so fast. Since they know I don't die easily, they went all out against me while I have to be careful and refine my skills so I don't kill them. It ended up with me getting a lot of Zenkai boost. Now, while my skills and technique weren't as good as theirs, I can keep up with them at the same PL. Right now I, Videl and our son Dark are on a yacht in the middle of the ocean. We were invited by Bulma to celebrate her birthday. I wonder how old she is, definitely not going to ask her. Dark is running around playing with Marin, Pan, Goten, and Trunks while Videl and I are enjoying a nice relaxing afternoon together. Of Kraus, I know this is not going to last long. The god of destruction Beerus is coming to Earth soon. As if to prove me correct, I suddenly feel Goku's ki spike tremendously. I'm sure he's at North Kai's planet, so for me to be able to feel it from here, he must have gone Super Saiyan 3. A few seconds later, Goku's ki disappears again. Wow, Goku got defeated faster than I thought. Is something wrong? Videl asks as I wasn't paying attention. Nothing, I just feel like something big will be happening soon. Videl grab my hand, until it happens, why don't we go enjoy ourselves, Videl says as she drags me to a food stall. Alrig. I said before someone interrupt me with a mental message. Ken. This is King Kai. North Kai. I got to know him during one of the many spars I have with Goku on his planet. I pause, making Videl stop too. Oh, what's up King Kai? I said back while thinking, so that's what I forgot, I haven't learned telepathy yet. The god of destruction Beerus is heading to Earth. Whatever you do, don't fight him. Earth will be destroyed if you do. North Kai said worriedly. You don't have to worry about me, I know who Beerus is. I found a record on him a while back when I was traveling around. I lied to North Kai. Oh, that's good then. I'm going to warn Vegeta too so he doesn't do anything stupid. North Kai. Alright. Bye. That was King Kai? Did he need something? Videl asks. Over the course of our life together, I end up telling her about many of the secrets or not really well-known part of our universe. No, he was just warning us that a powerful guy will be heading here. If King Kai is warning us, then that person must be really powerful. Will everything be alright? Videl asks worriedly. Well, as long as we don't do anything stupid, then nothing bad will happen. I hope you're right, Videl said, still a little worried. Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll be sure to deal with it. I reassure Videl. Videl nodded. I let go of Videl's hand and told her I'm gonna go check on everyone to make sure everything is alright. Videl gives me a peck on the cheek, be back soon. Of course I would. I wouldn't want to leave my beautiful wife alone. I tease her. Before grabbing two, putting on a nearby stall and leave. I turn the corner into a hallway of the yacht just in time to see Beerus appear behind Vegeta. He moved so fast that I didn't even see how he got there. Beerus points a finger at Vegeta, who didn't notice him, and bang, Beerus said, making Vegeta jump back in both surprise and scare. Ha 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 ha, I laugh, catching everyone's attention. I haven't seen Vegeta this scare since, well, ever. I walk toward the three of them. You must be the god of destruction, Beerus and Whis. Pudding? I offer them then pudding. Beerus look at the pudding speciously. It's food, I told Beerus. He quickly takes the pudding and asks me, and who might you be? Ah. Where are my manner? I'm Seru Ken. King Kai have notified me of your arrival. Whis and Beerus eat the pudding and are really surprised by how good it tastes. After wolfing down the whole thing, Beerus look up to see me staring. Asterisk cough, that treat was really good. Do you happen to have more? Beerus. You can follow me to the deck. There are tons of food more delicious than pudding. I turn around to lead them to where the party is at. It seems the thought of delicious food made them forgot that Vegeta is here. That or they didn't really care in the first place. As we walk toward the party, Beerus speak up, you seem like a knowledgeable guy. I'm looking for a Super Saiyan God. Do you know anything about it? Super Saiyan God? I don't. I said as Beerus frown. But I think I know where to find someone who does. Making Beerus frown disappear. Well then, let's go meet this person. Beerus. You don't have to worry about that. Why don't you go enjoy the food at the party and I'll go get him for you. Beerus, I lit up, remembering the tasty food again. Alright then. Go on. As we turn the corner, we see Bulma coming toward us. Ah, Bulma. This is Beerus and Whis. You don't mind if they join the party, do you? I ask. No, they are welcome to join if they want. Do you know where Vegeta is? Bulma. Vegeta is just down the hallway there. I pointed at the hallway we just came from. I was going to lead them to the party, but I remember that Bulma has already gathered the Dragon Ball and hid them somewhere on the ship. The party is just over there. I pointed to the deck. You'll have to excuse me as I need to go look for the guy that might know about the Super Saiyan God. After Beerus nods, I turn back to follow Bulma and ask her about the Dragon Balls. I quickly caught up to Bulma as she was yelling at a dazed Vegeta. Hey, Bulma. I called out. Oh. Ken, I thought you went back to the party with your friends. Bulma. Friends? Oh no, I just met them now. It's Vegeta that knows them. Anyway, do you have a dragon radar with you? Dragon radar? No, I don't, but I already collected all the Dragon Balls. I'm going to use them as the prize for today's competition. Bulma. In that case. Can I borrow the Dragon Balls? I need it for something really important. Bulma looks at me for a second as if trying to see if it's really that important. Alright, here's the key. They are in the centermost room of the ship. Just press the button once you are there. Bulma said as she throws me a remote. Thanks, I call out to Bulma as I leave to get the Dragon Balls. If you want to support me, check out my Patreon at https://www.patreon.com/Kaioshin. I tend to polls that decide important plot stuff in my P at Trian. Many thanks to my awesome patrons. Ben Phillips.
If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later, bye bye.